when I got back.
I'm trying.
Yes. You're not. No, I'm here watching.
What you can expect tonight, and also take a few moments to introduce some of the key personnel that are here from the Commission. The IURC oversees approximately 700 utilities throughout the state of Indiana, and the charge of the IURC is to balance the interests of both the utilities and consumers. And in keeping with this mission, ensure that the utilities provide adequate and reliable service at a reasonable rate. The Commission has oversight on construction projects, acquisition of plants and equipment. It also has the authority to initiate investigations into the rates and practices of utilities within our jurisdiction. Currently, there are 5 commissioners and a professional staff of approximately 75. The Commission employs attorneys, accountants, economists, and technical staff who review cases and make recommendations to the commissioners. The IURC also has a Consumer Affairs Division, which serves as a liaison between the ratepayers and the utilities. Now, the IURC is a utility court. If you have signed up to provide oral testimony this evening, you will be sworn in prior to providing your statements. We ask that you approach the microphone to present your comments. We also ask that you please speak slowly, as we have a court reporter that will be taking down all of your comments. Also, please be aware that you may be asked questions upon the completion of your statements. In keeping with appropriate courtroom behavior, we just ask that there be no applause, cheers, or heckling of any of the comments or the people giving statements. This will help ensure that the court reporter is able to accurately record all the comments that people testifying make. If you don't want to testify but want your opinion on the record, as Anthony mentioned earlier, you are able to submit written comments. Those comments will become part of the record and will be considered by IURC staff in making its final decision. I did want to introduce our commissioners that are here this evening. We have Commissioner David Ziegner, Commissioner Greg Server, Commissioner Jeffrey Goltz. Our chairman is David Hardy. Our judge this evening is Lorraine Seyfried, and our court reporter is Amy Tokash. We also have our public information officer here, who is Danielle Dravitt. Danielle and I, if you have any questions that you don't want to discuss either on the record about this case or any other case that may be pending before the commission, Danielle and I are able to respond to those questions on your behalf. With that, I'll turn it over to
We will now go on the record. This is a field hearing before the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission in a cause docketed before the Commission as cause number 43306, captioned Petition of Indiana Michigan Power Company and Indiana Corporation for authority to increase its rates and charges for electric utility service, for approval of new schedules of rates, rules, and regulations, and for authority to establish and implement rate adjustment mechanisms to track certain matters relating to reliability enhancement, demand-side management, energy efficiency programs, off-system sales margins, PJM, environmental compliance, and capacity equalization settlement. Notice of the time and place of the hearing was given as provided by law by publications in Marion and Allen counties. Each of said newspapers are newspapers of general circulation, printed and published in the English language, and said publications were made 10 days prior to the date of field hearing. The proofs of publication of the notices have been received by the commission and are now incorporated into the record of this